Thinking of moving to Germany in 2026? Yes, you might have heard rumors of the cooling economy and other things, but here is what you need to know. Germany is overhauling its laws and has changed a lot of things to make the country more attractive to international talent. And why are they doing this? It is because these changes are necessary given the times we are. I have mentioned several times that changes have been made in Germany to make the country more attractive because of the shortage in the supply of labor. And now, starting 2026, there have been tax cuts, and also coming this year is the legal right to children to stay in school for a full day. That is important for anybody who is working. And so I am going to be talking about 5 of those changes that have been made in Germany in 2026 to make the country more attractive for international talent. And if you're here for the first time, this is Senator Kelesi and this is the Senator Talking. So subscribe to my channel and also share my videos, like them, and comment when you watch, because that always gives me the feedback that I need to continue to do this service for you. And point number 1, the immigration fast track. Now, from the beginning of 2026, the German Chancenkarte, or the opportunity card, came into full force. What does this actually mean? With the Chancenkarte, or the opportunity card, somebody can actually move to Germany and be looking for a job while here in Germany. Well, there can be a lot of discussions about the Chancenkarte and all of that. I have talked about that in one of my episodes, which you can go through my channel and see. But today, I am telling you that that is one of the revolutions that have been made in Germany to make Germany more attractive for international talent. And as a result, IT professionals are able to acquire the EU Blue Card within 2 years. They don't even need to have a degree to be able to get this. Also, with regards to the Chancenkarte, you don't only have to move here with your family, I mean spouse and kids. You can also move with your parents, or you can also invite your in-laws, your parents-in-law, to come. And that is a positive thing for anybody who is considering to come and work here. And also, the salary threshold has been made accessible, unlike in the past where it was kept around 50,000. Now, with 45,000, about 45,900 euros, you are able to get the EU Blue Card. Those are changes that have been made to make the country more attractive for international talent. Point number 2 I'm going to talk about is the automatic tax wins. Your take-home salary, or what you take home from your salary, is actually getting a boost. You might say it's little, yes, but there is a boost to it. To fight inflation, the government decided to raise the tax-free allowance up to about 12,900 starting 2026. And also the commuter allowance. Now, if you're moving to work every day, if you have to travel to work every day, what happens is that just from the first kilometer, you are able to get a tax advantage of 48 cents, meaning that during your tax declaration, there will be an extra 48 cents that you are going to win as a result of your travel. I mean, those who are in Germany and they do tax declaration, they will know what I am talking about. But that is an advantage for people who are moving to work every day. 48 cents may sound small, but if you accumulate it over time, over the year, and you travel a lot, you'll find that it's a really good amount. And again, starting 2026, the minimum wage was increased up to 13,900 for people in the service industry. This is very important. These are changes that will make you to be able to take home something meaningful at the end of the month. So those are changes that are coming to make Germany more attractive for foreign talent. Well, somebody can ask, if I am thinking of moving to Germany, what is actually my leverage? I will tell you the talent crisis remains your leverage, because Germany continues to suffer a shortage of workers. That is reality. And at the moment, there are over hundreds of thousands of open positions that are not filled. Filling these positions is becoming a problem. The truth is, some companies are folding and some are also restructuring, but the reality remains there are still a lot of open positions and there is still a great hunt for talent that you can take advantage of. And there are some professions like in healthcare, in construction, and also in green energy that are so attractive for anybody who is coming here. If you have talent in these areas, be sure that you can easily get a job when you get here to Germany. Again, companies are also becoming so English friendly. Why do I say English friendly? Many companies are dropping the issue of C1 German, which a lot of companies were always asking that if you have to work in this company, you need C1 German. Many companies are dropping this requirement to become more English friendly such that they can be able to acquire talent from outside of Germany. So this is your leverage to come to Germany at this time. That is a point to argue that Germany still remains an attractive destination in 2026 for anybody who is hoping to migrate and work. And point 4 is coming as a revolution to families. Why do I say a revolution to families? Starting from August 2026, a new law will be coming into force, which gives a legal right for children to stay in school for a full day. In the past, parents who are working suffered because they had to go to school and pick their kids in the middle of the day and take them home because they cannot stay in school the whole day. The school has to close and they go home. But now things have changed. Starting from August 2026, that is this year, a new law will be coming into force which mandates that the school should be able to stay with the kids for a whole day. This will help the parents to be able to also stay at work, and they will not have to contemplate whether they need to trade their job to making a family, because that has always been a very big issue. And so this is going to give families an opportunity to think about raising their children and not necessarily suspending their jobs or having to leave their jobs in order to raise a family. And that is a plus for anybody who is coming to Germany. Also, starting from 2026, what is called in Germany Kindergeld or child allowance has been increased to 259 euros. 259 euros. The difference is just about 4 euros. That may be small, but at least that is a change. Then it's a motivating factor for anybody who is maybe living in Germany or thinking of coming to Germany. You know that, of course, if you're working, or irrespective of your salary or your working position, at the end of the month, the state is going to be supporting you with 250 euros to take care of the child, and that is an incentive. So that is one of the motivating factors. And coming down to the last point, which I will talk about, is the Deutschland ticket. What is the Deutschland ticket all about? I mean, of course, anybody who is in Germany will know what the Deutschland ticket is all about. This is a commuter ticket which you can use literally to go to any corner of Germany. So you can use this ticket to travel anywhere you want, using buses, using trams, and regional trains, and so on. So it gives you that opportunity to be able to move around. So despite inflation and everything, this ticket remains in force. This is something that the government did so positive for anybody who is living here, because though the amount was increased to 63 euros per month for adults, it is still very much good, because if you were to think about paying out of pocket each time you have to travel, you will find that it is very, very expensive for you. So these points are to tell you that in 2026, Germany remains an attractive destination for anybody who is thinking of traveling. So 2026 is not just about finding a job in Germany, but it's about a system that is trying to get friendly to people. It's about a system that is trying to evolve and think about others who are coming from other parts of the world and support internationals who are moving here. And so if you find this information useful, why not share it with others who are thinking of traveling, or those who are still trying to consider which country to move to. They might find Germany attractive. And then I will ask you, what do you think is the most important out of the 5 points I have mentioned above? You can leave a comment and I will be sure to respond to you. Thank you for those who have been commenting, and I have linked up with several of them, and I'm ready to do so. And keep subscribing to Senator Kelesi and you, and watching my videos. Thank you very much.